Up Yout, brought to you by National Baking Company in association with TVJ and the Jamaica Observer, a Stanley and Empress production.
I was expelled from one school and went to a school closer to my community. I'm from inner city community, which at the time had war with neighboring communities. So at school it was bad, tensions were high. Persons from neighboring communities came to my community and killed an innocent youth in front of his house. He was living abroad and came home to visit for a week. Jano, a boy from that community, was at school bragging about it the next day after school, and he was killed. Since I was popular, my name started to get called and I was expelled for the incident. Not only people thinking I killed this kid in school, but now so did the surrounding communities. Jano, I couldn't even leave my community for fear of being killed. I was present at the crime, but I couldn't have done anything about it even if I wanted to. It was bigger than me. Another kid from my community was there, decided to leave the community and went halfway through and was mobbed by kids from school. He had to run for his life. Everything was bigger than us. It all surrounded around politics and their respective colours. And it all came down to peer pressure and fight for leadership of school. Jano, it was the worst times of my life and I had to sit down and reflect.
Crime and violence. Crime is an evil and wicked act committed in violation of the law and considered to be shameful and wrong. Violence is the expression of physical or verbal aggression against a person who resists, and violence is intended to hurt, damage, or kill someone or something. Crime and violence has been wreaking havoc in Jamaica for many years and has spiraled to the point that it is almost, or should I say, out of control today. As a result, our youth have grown up seeing violence on every level, things that you can't even imagine or be able to conceive. Jermaine, let's start off with you. You have been directly involved in crime and violence as an aggressor, young people around you. Tell us your story as it relates to that.
As I said, being directly involved in crime, I've seen a lot of things happen, both good and bad to people. And even in schools, especially in schools, that's where I was mainly involved in violence in school, where we had gang feuds. Because it was coming up to, it was in the year 2002, coming up to the general election, where we had a big feud in the school where the school split. Persons who were on the P side one side, persons on the J side one side. So you find that it was a big thing in the school. But the reason why we bring this in the school is because we find that even when we're at home, we have persons around us telling us that in person they must stay far from we. So we're going to the school with the said culture, thinking that it's accepted and everything.
How violent are these acts against each other? What happens? I mean, tell us. Is it, what kind of things happen? Have you seen happening?
Well, at one point it reached to a point where a student got killed.
Sanique, terrible thing happened. We talk about the people who are affected by crime and violence. Tell us your story and what happened with you.
Well, I lost my friend. She was about 14 and it is still affecting me now. And it's not just me, family members and the people in our community, and it's becoming a norm for a person to die and it is nothing.
I'd like to thank my special guest counselor, Dr. Freeman, for joining us. Dr. Freeman, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Okay, well, I'm the founder and CEO of the Phoenix Counseling Center. And at the Phoenix Counseling Center, we help individuals and families and even communities to overcome overwhelming circumstances and changes in their lives through counseling and intervention. And crime and violence is something that I see. I do a lot of work with young people from the inner city, and I find that this is one of the major problems that they're experiencing.
Why you not cheating your gun and start a business? Or you know business, or your business is in the business of mashing up people business. Jaja going fix your business. I gonna kill people. I gonna use bleaching cream, wear tight pants and shave eyebrow. I go natural, carrot, okra, pumpkin, pop chow. I go natural. I gun is I mine. Mine.